Hello, Yaf. My name is Tyrant and I'm from Indonesia. And I used to struggle with understanding different cultures because I found them strange and alien. And I would have stayed this way had I not been introduced to a single word borrowed from Japanese culture. A philosophy that encourages continuous improvement through small incremental changes, called Kaizen. Thanks to this borrowed word, my interest in other cultures was sparked. In this world, there are numerous other cultures which may vary wildly, often containing quite different values and traditions. Even though this is a good thing as it can lead to us learning new perspectives which may prove useful, people still often reject other cultures. However, by giving them a beginning point of understanding a culture, they will be less afraid of learning about that culture. So, how do we give them that window? Well, the simplest, most effective answer is to borrow words from foreign cultures to enrich our own cultures and to be connected to others. Borrowing words from other cultures and languages is a common phenomenon. This process called lexical borrowing occurs when one word or phrase from one culture is incorporated into another. Think of words like sushi to describe a type of dish from Japan, or algebra from Arabic. Lexical borrowing comes naturally as cultures meet and is an integral part in cultural exchange. These windows where people from one culture can get a more general understanding of another culture will lead to interest towards foreign cultures that will lead to cultural exchange. Cultural exchange is the sharing of ideas, traditions, and customs between different cultures. It can occur through various forms. Cultural exchange is important because it enriches our culture by broadening our understanding of the world and of different perspectives. This will lead to a more open and empathetic relationship because people will learn that no matter how different others may seem, they will not only share many things in common, but also start to relate with each other. So, how do we find new words to borrow? Well, with the new digital age, the answer is social media. Social media allows more cultural and language exchange more than ever before. By engaging with others from different cultures on social media, we can learn many new things, including new words to add. In fact, a lot of borrowed words today come from social media and have their own separate meaning. For instance, the word viral that comes from the English language started gaining use in everyday speech in Indonesia to describe something that is gaining popularity in the internet. However, kamikaze, a word from Japan meaning divine wind, is often used in the internet to refer to suicide attacks. This is due to the infamous kamikaze pilots from World War II. This is because many posts rely on exaggerations, outdated beliefs, or false information, which can lead to misunderstandings and reinforce incorrect perceptions. When a person repeatedly sees the same stereotype, they may start believing them, even if they are not true. This can lead to discrimination, prejudice, and a lack of appreciation for cultural diversity. To avoid this, people should go engage with content from individuals who are part of the culture itself. This is because learning from those who truly understand their own culture will ensure an accurate representation and dispel any misinformation about their own culture. They can even use borrowed words from their own culture to explain it while keeping viewers comfortable with the familiar terms. Encouraging open conversations and asking respectful questions can also lead to a better understanding and appreciation of different cultures. So, we can confer that lexical borrowing can provide the key for people to engage in cultural exchange that will lead to a more open and empathetic mindset. Lexical borrowing is the sledgehammer that can shatter the barrier between cultures. With the new digital age, we can utilize social media to further borrow more words and correct harmful stereotypes that may have existed. Thus, our world will be more connected and together thanks to lexical borrowing.